In the Hades saga, the Gold Saints made the ultimate sacrifice at the Wall of Lamentation. After that, the Bronze Saints went to the Elysian fields and faced the twin gods Thanatos and Hypnos. Poseidon temporarily takes over Julian Solo's body and sends the gold cloths to the saints in the Elysian fields. And with that, the Leo, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, and Sagittarius cloths are completely destroyed. Hello, Saints and Amazons. Welcome to the Semprequist Saber channel. I'm Wes, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you how the gold cloths will come back to life in the Zeus Saga. So go ahead and comment your gold saint sign, and of course, click like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and let's get into this awesome video. After the bloody war against Hades, the underworld was destroyed. But the price our heroes paid was far too high. The 12 gold saints, Athena's elite, gave their lives and souls to create sunlight in the heart of darkness, destroying the Wall of Lamentation. After that, we had the Next Dimension Saga, with an ending where Athena loses her memories and divine powers, as well as Seiya and the other bronze saints. But now, Athena, or rather Saori Kido, finds herself in a state of transition. She is no longer just the young heiress of the Grodd Foundation. She has fully regained her divine memories. She remembers all the mythological eras, every holy war against Poseidon, Ares, and Hades. And she also knows that now she has awakened the fury of Olympus. As we saw in the transition mini-saga called Saint Seiya Den, Saori was slowly walking up the stairs of the 12 houses and feels the weight of emptiness. The houses of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, all are silent. After talking with the spirit of Aiolos in the house of Aries, after the goddess's arrow in the house of Ophiuchus, Saori continues climbing the stairs, and it is at this point that the Saint Seiya Den saga ended to give way to the Heaven saga. So now our theory begins. When she reaches the top of the sanctuary, something extraordinary will happen. At the top of the 12 houses where Athena's Cosmo is strongest, she finds the gold cloths gathered together. They're not being worn by anyone. They're in their object form, representing their constellations. But they're dull, without the characteristic shine that rivals the sun. And 5 of these 12 cloths are completely pulverized, with only fragments and pieces left of what was once an armor. These are the cloths of Leo, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, and Sagittarius. Here's where the crucial point of our theory comes in. Saori approaches the immense statue of Athena, which, as we know from the classic story, is actually the dormant form of her own divine cloth. With a determined look and carrying the weight of ages of protecting humanity, Saori draws the golden dagger. This is not just any weapon. It was the dagger that Gemini's Saga tried to use to kill her when she was just a baby. And it was the same weapon she used to take her own life in the sanctuary and awaken the 8th sense to invade the underworld. Without hesitation, she cuts her own wrist. The blood of a goddess, the ichor, begins to flow. When it touches the statue of Athena, the colossal monument starts to shrink, transforming into the shape of a small statuette and then revealing the majestic armor of Athena. But the ritual doesn't stop there. Saori, with blood still flowing, walks among the golden objects. She knows that not all the armors can be restored in the same way, but 5 of them have an unbreakable connection with the heroes who have saved the world time and time again. She spreads her blood on the cloths of Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Aquarius. When Athena's blood touches the sacred metal of a gold cloth, an alchemical evolution occurs. The armors of Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Aquarius begin to emit a glow that is not just golden, but something that transcends human sight. They begin to change shape, becoming more robust with ornaments that resemble the Kamui, the divine garments of the 12 gods of Olympus. Now let's talk about why these 5 armors are the chosen ones and what the story tells us about each of them and their former bearers. Armor number 1, Sagittarius, the legacy of Aiolos. The Sagittarius armor has always been the symbol of hope. Aiolos is the man who saved Athena in Indo-Webe and left his will engraved on the wall of the Sagittarius house. To the young ones who arrive here, I entrust Athena to your care. When bathed in Saori's blood, the Sagittarius armor becomes the leader of this new resistance. It recognizes the Cosmo of Seiya of Pegasus, even though he is still struggling to recover his memories. Armor number 2, Leo, the bravery of Ioria. Ioria of Leo is the golden lion. He has always been known for his light-speed attacks like lightning plasma. His armor, now bathed in divine blood, gains unprecedented thermal and physical resistance. It awaits Ikki of Phoenix, as we know, who is the only one truly able to wear the Leo armor by right, given his astral connection and the recognition from Ioria himself in the past. Armor number 3, Virgo, the treasure of the heavens of Shaka. Shaka of Virgo is considered the man closest to God. He was the first to awaken the Aryashiki, the eighth sense. The Virgo armor, when it receives Athena's blood, enhances the abilities of meditation and manipulation of dimensions. Shun of Andromeda, who already possesses a vast and pure cosmo, so pure that he was able to harbor Hades' soul without being completely corrupted, is the natural successor. Armor number 4, Libra, the balance of the Old Master. Doko of Libra guarded Athena's seal for 243 years in the 5 ancient peaks of Rosan. His armor is unique, containing 12 weapons that can only be used with Athena's permission. When reborn with the goddess's blood, Libra's weapons become capable of cutting even the fabric of space-time. Shiryu of the Dragon, the loyal disciple who inherited the dragon's wrath, takes on this position. Armor number 5, Aquarius, Camus' Aurora Execution. Camus of Aquarius, master of water and ice, taught that for an ice knight to be supreme, he must reach absolute zero. At this level, all atomic movement stops and even the gold cloths can be frozen. However, the new Aquarius armor, bathed in Sayori's blood, becomes immune to freezing. Cygnus Hyoga, who has surpassed his master and is now the guardian of this armor, ready to freeze even the fire of Olympus. Seiya, Shiryu, and Hyoga, Shun, and Ikki in the current timeline are worn out, lost, and without memories. They don't remember the battles they've fought so far or even meeting each other. But Athena's plan is clear. By resurrecting the gold cloths with her blood, she creates a beacon of Cosmo. When the 5 bronze saints feel this resonance, their memories will be forced to return. Athena's blood on the cloths will act as a catalyst, linking the Cosmo of the bronze saints to their golden destinies. When the gates of Olympus open and Zeus's angels descend to punish humanity, they expect to find fragile humans and an unprotected goddess. But instead, they are faced with the 5 warriors, wearing gold cloths that have evolved to an almost divine state. Surely that would be enough to surprise the angels of Olympus. And it would also greatly please the fans of the series to see a new canonical version of the gold cloths. This resurrection of the gold cloths is not just a power upgrade, it's a symbol. It's Athena saying that the legacy of Aiolos, Saga, Shaka, and all the others didn't die at the Wailing Wall. They live on through her blood and the courage of Seiya and his friends. This theory about the resurrection of the gold cloths in the Zeus Saga closes a decades-long cycle. It honors the past, respects the sacrifice of the former knights, and gives our favorite heroes the equipment they need to face the greatest challenge of their lives. Athena, now at the top of the 12 houses, looks at the starry sky and sees the Pegasus constellation shining brightly, indicating that Seiya is waking up. The blood she shed was not in vain. The armors of Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Aquarius are ready. So, what did you think of this theory? Do you believe we'll see our legendary bronze saints finally take on the role of divine gold saints to face Zeus and the other gods of Olympus in this saga? Leave a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching to the end. See you next time. Burn your Cosmo to infinity.